My name is Jaberi Bidandi Ssali. I'm the chairman of the People's Progressive Party, one of the political parties in Uganda, which was founded in 2004. I am 73 years old, and my party has elected me to be the flag bearer in the coming national elections for the office of President of Uganda. Our party, in the whole this period, has been involved in establishing branches throughout the country, and we believe that unless we build a political party as an institution with internal structured organs that are capable of practicing and nurturing internal democracy, it will be very difficult for a party to think in terms of bringing about democracy at the national level. So all this period we've been involved in establishing these organs, and we now feel that now that we have these national elections coming, we will participate. Our party believes in reconciliation in our country, believes in tolerance, and believes in harmony. That's why one of our cardinal principles is that we are unconfrontational. Principle, you're right, but we don't want anything to do with violence. I think our country has had enough violence ever since the 60s, and it is high time that we realigned as people of Uganda the essence of leadership, from violence, from self-aggrandizement, to a leadership that prioritizes service to the people, unity of the people, and equity within the different communities of Uganda. This is one of our main focus. Currently, we have a problem in the country that the country is divided. There's so much theft in the offices of leadership, so much corruption, with the result that the leadership at the moment in the country has lost the conscience that a national leader must not lose sight of, and that is service to the people, service to the community. I do believe that the long experience I've had in politics in Uganda, I started in the early 60s in the Uganda People's Congress, plus the more than 20 years in total of leadership at the national level in the office of minister, and 14 years as Minister of Local Government, plus the fact that I served with integrity. I've not been involved at any time in any scandalous financial stories. I have served throughout the country. I do believe that with my age and the respect I command almost across sections of our community in Uganda, will be able to help me and help our party and help our country to lay a new foundation for the leadership of the country. At the moment, there has been so much emphasis on this question of the gun, the might of the gun. And all what we have reaped as a country is more and more violence, and now total intimidation by the powers that be that has engulfed the country. So we believe that by nurturing a new leadership, especially so, since one of our main objective is to mentor political leadership amongst the youth for tomorrow. Because I personally am a product of political mentoring, just like my other friends, Chetu Musokes, the Chirunda Chibejinjas, and so on. So that's the contribution which the party is making, and that is a contribution which I am prepared to give to the country through the People's Progressive Party. My appeal to Ugandans, especially in the diaspora, that is that much has been going on in our country under different leaderships. Much is going on today, but let us all be agreed with one fact that it is us Ugandans who have got to bring ourselves out of the quagmire that the leadership has brought to our country, especially the present leadership of President Museveni, which has completely diverted from the original aims they came with from the bush, and that is unity, tolerance, reconciliation, and working for the people. This has been completely neglected. It's now a question of competing for who is the richest, who owns what. In one of our communities in Uganda, there is a traditional way of showing off how well somebody is. The elders sit, and one sits with each one has a stick, and the one which has a stick which has about 4 or 5 branches at the top indicates the richest of all. So there is this competition now of showing who is the richest. That's why even our leader was bragging the other day that there's no other leader in Africa who has more land than he has. And then you wonder, say, yes, you have all that land, but what for? You only came from the bush yesterday without even 100 acres. But then, that is the plight we are in, and it is us people of Uganda, wherever we are, to reconsider our plight and work towards reconciliation, work towards forgetting the past. In fact, it's our policy in the People's Progressive Party that let bygones be bygones, and should the People's Progressive Party take over leadership of the country, we will say, let's forget the past. Anybody who has a case with anybody who has been in government, the courts are there. We are not going to interfere. Otherwise, let's have a new chapter. So please, wherever you are in the diaspora, don't give up on the future of our country. Let's all join hands. And I'm also using this opportunity to appeal to all those who feel and who believe that it is a worthy cause we are involved in as People's Progressive Party, and I can assure you it's a very much worthy cause to make any contribution that is possible. Communication with me is very simple, jabissali@hotmail.com, double S, jabissali@hotmail.com.